Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Boy!
Hello, good evening and welcome to the After Hours. This is our episode 91. I'm your host Carlos Silva, talking with you all the way here from South Florida, from Miami. And I'll be joined, as always, tonight by our buddy. He is already Mr. Poto's Charlie, all the way from Kentucky. Collin Kendall.
Where the heck did you get these videos? Is this your summer vacation last year?
Buddy. Yes, today, we're going to have like kind of a summer special. Summer is almost here, so the idea is to have a summer special. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I have to see Carlos in a Speedo. We're good tonight.
And all the way from Orlando, our dear friend, our buddy, Mr. Magic. Look, take a look. Jason Canapp.
I'm like, do it again. Funny.
Didn't even have to cast for that one.
I love flying fish, you know that.
Buddies.
I don't think you'd like that flying fish.
Let's talk Disney. How are you guys?
Well, how are you?
I'm fine. I miss you. Yes, I miss you. You know that. I miss you a lot. And it was every week is being crazier for us, and for me.
For you.
Yeah.
Was it a tough week for you?
No, it's not tough. It was crazy, intense.
Are you doing okay? Tell us more.
My wife and my daughter are flying to Brazil right now. Gonna spend some time there, but they're gonna see the family. They're okay. And I'm taking care of Pedro here. And
good.
They said they're tired of you, Carlos, and they're leaving.
Leaving on the jet plane.
My wife will see her family for the first time in 3 years. I had the opportunity to have my family come in here during the end of year, but not her family. So she's pretty anxious to be there. And so it's and then Peter is saying Carlos is partying pretty hard. Oh yeah, meet Pedro and Lola. Yes.
You don't want to know what Carlos does when he's
That dog knows how to dance too. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, buddies. But you know one thing. So we do have this is our summer's episode. We're trying to do a very fast episode today. We're going to try to stick to the idea.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah. No, but I think today we're going to accomplish pretty well. I think. But you know one thing, what time it is now? It's time to say hello.
All right, I gotta wait for Jason to say that before I start every week. All right, so we've got Heather Dimmitt joining us, Butch Rosenthal, Mary T. Wells, Neil T. Metcalf, Diane Glotfelty, Kenneth Brankick, good to see ya. I hope I didn't butcher that name too. Claire, it's probably past your bedtime, but I see why you're up this week. Patricia Canapp, it's good to see you. Carlos, who do you see in here?
Susie Marquette, Peter Mino. Do you set Butch Rosenthal? Yes. Mary T. Wells.
Sure, probably.
Mary T. Wells. Heather Dammit. Michelle Knapp is here. Let me see. Caleb is here. Our dear friend Caleb is here. Let me go to the end. Kelly Lawrence is here.
I was going to say, make sure you say hi to Kelly. And make sure you say hi to Karen St. Pierre, who thought she almost missed it, but didn't. And you're here, which is great.
Valerie Sider is here too. Hello to everybody. Steve Browning is here.
Jeff and his beard.
Oh, Jeff is here. Oh, we do have something for Jeff.
Do we?
Yes, we do. And so Kim Bobson is here. Joe Logan. Hello to everybody. Okay, enough of this song.
Kind of like it.
That's Jason's soundtrack as he goes throughout his day. He skips as he goes from room
But
to
talking
room.
about song, I have to warn people about two things. First of all, enjoy this episode because next week we're not gonna be able to do the 92nd episode will be in 2 weeks from now. Next week we can do that, and it's my fault, but I'm gonna be traveling with Pedro, visiting college, so I cannot do the show. And you know that those two guys miss me a lot. They cannot do the show alone, and I really appreciate.
I don't know if we miss you that much, but
I really appreciate that. But and we
somebody's got to press the buttons.
And the second thing, the second thing is that we're gonna have a very special Marvel video.
What do you mean? Like we're gonna watch Doctor Strange?
No, there was something that was recorded before we start the show, and I would like to share with everybody. So stick to the end, okay? Okay. Oh.
Before we started, there was something recorded?
Yes.
Okay.
No, before we started the show, but we were already in the green room.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna like it. Okay. Right. Peter is saying, take us on the college tours. We'll behave. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
So,
I don't want to know what some of you all did in college.
Karen says, sounds like we are dealing with a tough week. Hugs to hello to Jerry's here. Jerry's here. Hi everybody. Jeff is saying pulling double duty, listening to my own.
I don't understand. It's on the mower.
Yeah. Well, but talking about Jeff.
He's streaming.
Are we just gonna reach right? We're gonna leap right into it.
Yes, because it's for the first time we're gonna be receiving.
The first time forever.
We received the after hours mailbox. It was a special message. A special
message. Are you
message.
gonna sing that you just got a letter song from Blue's Clues for us?
Yes.
How does this
almost like that, but no song. So we received a message from our buddy Jeff, all the way from Texas, and he was asking us for something about Disney. So we're gonna do that, things like that. And it's in an open consultation with everybody to help our friend Jeff on his issue for his trip. Now, actually, I thought that he was already in Orlando, but he's going to be there, I think, tomorrow.
He's writing us from Walt Disney World.
On his mower. He's been hired.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand the mower. But I thought he was already in Orlando. Let me bring his question. Look, take a look. Look, first of all, look how beautiful it is. The after hours. Oh no, it's not this one. Where is it?
I don't know what the.
Oh, I know what
thing is.
Right here.
I don't know what you're looking for. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Do you want to go?
All right, sing this song. Carlos.
It is. No, Jason, you're reading.
Am I reading? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is from our friend Jeff, friend of the show, Jeff, and his beard. He says, I'm going to be going to Magic Kingdom next Wednesday. What time do I need to be there for the rope drop? And what should I ride first? I'm taking someone who's never been from the UK. And that's why I thought it would be appropriate for us to ask this question here or answer this question here because I don't want to be accused of giving the wrong information about a first visit.
Oh, yeah.
And that's difficult stuff, especially somebody from the UK. It could cause an international incident if we're not careful.
I already have an opinion.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
And first of all, I think you have to be half an hour before a rope drop.
At least.
Yeah,
because you can get in the park early now too. Yeah.
With somebody from the UK, you can't get there early enough, really.
No, but he should try.
Is that an implication that they're always late?
but
no, you can't get. No, I'm saying that they'll show up. If you said 3 a.m, they'd be there 3 a.m.
Okay, so I don't know which time it's going to be rope dropped on Wednesday. But
we look it up. We can look it up live. Let's do it live.
Be there at least half an hour before.
Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes. You should be good. Get in the gate. You can wander into the parks. You're good to go.
Then
Wednesday is the 25th. Magic Kingdom's early entry. No, it's early. Okay, so here's the other thing. early entry for Magic Kingdom
Resort
is 8:30,
Oh,
and I don't. So
that's tricky. That's tricky because
tricky, right? Because rope drop technically for those people will be 8 o'clock.
yes.
Yep.
So,
But they will separate
No.
out the crowds, So.
No.
they
So
will. Yeah, they will. They'll have special line.
what is the night time? What is the time for the opening time? Is 9?
Early entry is 8:30. Opening time is 9.
Okay,
So you'd want to be there about 8 or earlier.
yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be an
Empty your
early
bladder.
morning for Mr. Jeff.
Empty your bladder before you leave. Now, what about a restaurant, Rosa? What about an ADR?
No,
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, for getting in early.
It's probably not going to do you much good at the current moment.
because
It's just the two of them.
Crystal
Because it would have to be so early.
We'll eat it all
I don't know
the
if
time.
they're having breakfast in Crystal Palace now. They were.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do that right now with the early entry and everything being different because because even if it opens at 8, they're probably not going to take early dining reservations till like.
But you know,
Well, you said it open.
but
Whatever
you know,
it is, within 30 minutes when the park actually opens, so you're probably just going to be wasting your time if you do.
I would say the following, Jeff. First of all, try as soon as possible when you're in the park. Try to make instant.
Oh, I've got the idea. I've got it.
Okay.
Okay. You get a Steakhouse 71 breakfast reservation. All right.
He said he
You can
already
get
has an ADR.
Does he already have one? I would
Yeah,
get a
he-
Steakhouse. I would get a Steakhouse 71 breakfast reservation for. I think the earliest you can get right now is 7:35. If you don't, then you know what I would do. I mean, I'm not advocating for this, but what I would do is you eat breakfast and you walk over to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
You got to be quick though. But that's not a real long meal, so you might
Yes.
be all right.
Yes.
No, and you're right there then.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right there. Then.
And you get your own security line, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a lot shorter. Yes, and then
That's the move.
you enter the park and why,
And show up early because you can check in for your table. You can check in for an ADR 20 minutes before your ADR, so you can check in at 7:15 in the morning, and then it
That's
may
true.
take you early.
That's true.
But one thing, no, but one, yes, Claire is. You know one thing, Jason. That's the point. Sometimes we
Here
bring.
it comes.
No, we bring our perspective because we're so used with that. Someone is going for the first time there. No, don't go to the contemporary. Do the ferry. Yes, cross it.
You could, if you want the experience, you could take the monorail then from the contemporary around.
Well, you're still gonna have to,
And then you get the grand
some
tour around
point,
Seven Seas
yeah.
Lagoon. You get to see the sun on
because
the
you got to
sun-
park
Seven Seas-
somewhere. So you're gonna
But
have to.
Claire,
at some point.
Claire is right. It's the first time for that person arriving in through the ticket and transportation center and getting into the ferry and crossing the Seven Seas Lagoon is
The
such
joys of a crowd during COVID. It's a wonderful thing.
But you're gonna have to park there anyway. So
love
you're gonna ride it either leaving or coming, probably.
Buddy, they already flew all the way from UK.
That's true. I would just prefer,
Do you
if,
think
if I wasn't walking in, I would prefer to take the monorail around. So would you, Carlos.
No, I really like the
You
ferry.
love the monorail. You'd love the monorail.
No, I
around.
mean I love the but but getting there early with
I
the
think
ferry.
you leave it to them.
Yeah, it's great. But then when you get there,
You could take the monorail from the contemporary over to the TTC and then take your ferry if you want.
buddy, I'm just trying to.
And then you can walk back to the contemporary at the end of the night instead of lining up with 6 gazillion people to take the ferry back. That's all.
Jeff, I hope we're helping you.
I don't think we are.
What was this?
But it's
Wait,
fun- he asked about the attraction too. Like,
Yeah,
first, you know,
that-
what's the first
which
attraction?
was-
This is a tougher one.
I will
I
go
think
with
it's actually to me it would be a pretty easy question. I
for
would
me too.
actually go the direction of Haunted Mansion, then go around through all of Fantasyland because then you can skip all the long attraction lines early in the morning. You can always loop back to it because they back up. They keep you from riding multiple things in the morning. Just hit all the stuff that you can get through quick, and you can always circle back to the things you're gonna have to wait for anyway.
And I will go even further. I will start with Splash Mountain.
No, you wouldn't. In a million years, you wouldn't
That is
start with
so
Splash
random
No,
Mountain.
for you.
no, not me, not me.
So he can
But
scream and get soaked.
th-
That's where
then
Carlos
you-
wants to start his day.
Then you come all the way from Pure Land drying up, go to Haunted Mansion, and then you
I understand his point. It is easier to start on that side than it is
Yes.
what people do and go to mine train and stuff, and then that
Yes.
line backs up all the way around the freaking
Yes.
island thing there. and
Yes.
That becomes a problem.
Yes, that's the whole thing. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be avoided the regular influx of people. Start that
He's
by
from
that.
the UK. He's from the UK. He's got a good sense of humor. You go to Jungle Cruise first. You go to Jungle Cruise, and then you do Pirates, and then you work your way around. You don't go to Splash Mountain nonsense. You don't want to start the day moist. It's so humid here. It never is going
At least
to
you'll dry quickly.
I'm still wet from the other day.
And Jeff,
I got wet at Three Bridges somehow.
Jeff,
Say it had nothing to do
Jeff,
with Splash
Jeff,
Mountain. But
Jeff is asking, Genie Plus or not? Yes, Genie Plus.
Oh yeah, for one day.
yeah,
Do it.
Genie Plus, do it.
Magic Kingdom's not a great.
And
park,
Kelly,
but-
I think Kelly's saying yes for my idea with the Splash Mountain. Yeah. Yes, I don't know.
you don't know she's talking about Splash Mountain.
no one's saying yes to Splash Mountain at 8:00 in the morning, except for Duck.
No,
Wait,
Karen
but if
to
it
say.
dares, if
Karen
the
said,
line moves
I'm with
quickly."
Carlos. Yes, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Yeah. So
You do Jungle Cruise. You do Pirates.
Yeah.
And then you move on to Thunder Mountain. If they want to do Splash, it's whatever.
no,
So it's clear as mud, Jeff. Take your pick.
I'm also gonna, and I don't know whether are they there until the evening? Are they all the way through?
If you're going to be
for
there
the
one
duration?
day, I'd assume you're going to be there the whole day.
Because if they're
It's,
gonna be there then I think they should also go to Tom Sawyer Island in the morning.
That sounds like a waste of time to me. You can go at any point during the day.
That's exactly why you go then. No, that's exactly, and it's cool. It's still cool, and you'll have the whole place to yourself, and it's wonderful. I'm just saying, I'm a kid at heart though, so there's that.
no, but yeah, and I totally understand it, and I will do
You're
that.
there all day. You can do everything. With Genie Plus, you can do everything.
I will do that even.
You probably
early
can
in the
without
morning.
it too.
But for someone that is going for the first time, you have that rush to show.
Don't rush.
No, but
Don't rush.
to that need to show everything. I really
No.
and Claire is again Claire is helping me. They said don't forget the paddle simmer. What is? Oh, okay, here. Yes, left then work, left then work around clockwise.
Comment. He's the one who pulled it.
Don't forget the paddle simmer.
Oh, the paddle boat. Yeah.
And then he looked at it like, wait, what does that mean?
I think you either do the paddle boat or you do Tom Sawyer Island, though. I think you do one or the other. And two guys on your own, you go to Tom Sawyer Island. There's caves, there's crooked rooms, there's barrel bridges, and you can shoot guns at people on the train from the turrets of the. It's great.
Yeah, but
And
then,
the checkers are back.
yeah, but in the
checkers are
meantime,
A
Jeff,
riveting game of
you
chess.
will go if you go to the Tom Sawyer Island early in the morning or in the morning. Yes, nobody will be there. But during the afternoon,
Except Jason.
nobody will be there too.
No,
So-
exactly. Afternoon it gets packed. It actually is crowded. I was there on Monday in the afternoon.
And
It was
then
not
if you
crowded.
and if you go and what happened is that Peter Pan flights, it would not be that crowded during the morning. If you wait to go during the afternoon, yes, it will be crowded. That's why I think Genie Plus will be a help.
You do
Yeah.
Genie Plus for Peter Pan.
Yes, that's one of
You
the.
do, and you do it for Haunted Mansion. Okay, you do it for Peter Pan. You do it for Haunted Mansion. Do it for do Jungle Cruise right away. You don't need to burn it on.
I don't even know if I'd use it for Haunted Mansion because you can get
Yeah.
that one late in the evening and it's quick.
Yeah, it's quick. Yes.
It hasn't been. It hasn't been. It's been busy. That queue's been big. The place is crowded, guys. It's crowded.
Yeah, we will talk
Real
about
crowded.
what we will talk about in then our next segment. I think is a really nice queue for it, and let me tell you one thing. Now is the time.
Gosh, I hope so. Now's the best time.
But it's from what I've heard is there was comments on two of Disney sites that mentioned that despite crowd levels are still pretty high, there was a decrease as compared to spring break. So they saw some kind of a relief.
Spring break was pretty brutal.
Yes. And so the average wait time for Walt Disney World now is 35 minutes, and was and was 40. It was 47 for the last 2 months.
Yeah, I don't know whether
That must have included the Pixar show now. They weren't before.
It's from datathrill.com. You know the one that does the calculation there. So it is.
I mean, it was really terribly crowded at spring break for about 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's been crowded. I mean, spring break's a long season, and it's
getting longer instead of shorter. It's kind of blending into summer now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll say rates dropped a little bit end of May into June, which may be part of it too.
And talking about rates, we're gonna have on June 8th, where we'll be viewing and receiving the tickets and resort bookings will be open for 2023. Let's hope that no big surprise on that, only that we're going to be available to book it and not with new prices, but I doubt it. But it's June 8th that we're going to have this. They're going to be ready to book. The other one here is talking about Genie Plus now has some new restrictions. I will say restrictions. I don't know if it's the right word, but you're not allowed to buy Genie Plus now ahead of time.
I'm trying to understand this one. So why don't you want to read through the release? Do you have that?
No.
You want to pull it up?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of thunder.
A lot of thunder? You heard
that
thunder?
was on my end, that rumble.
No.
Okay, so this is it. Okay, and apologies for the length. I didn't write this. Starting June 8th, Disney's Genie Plus will be offered for purchase through the My Disney Experience app on the day of your visit. We will no longer offer the option to purchase this service pre-arrival as a ticket add-on for dates remaining in 2022 and 2023. This means that moving forward, whether you have an annual pass, multi, or single-day ticket, you may only purchase Disney Genie Plus service on the day of your visit via the app, one day at a time, subject to availability.
Subject to availability. That's just really important.
And then there's a whole bunch of stuff about the reasoning and yada yada. But the gist of it, like that's the gist of it. I just have a timing question, because I like, at what point in the day does it count as your day of visit that you can purchase it? Because it is going to complicate, the timing could potentially complicate getting those lightning lane.
Well, it's also probably going to vary between resort guest, annual pass holders, and day guests. If it's based on park opening time, because we just discussed, I mean, if you're a resort guest, it can be 30 minutes before anybody else. If it's technically park opening,
more than
that's
30 minutes.
Included.
Because a lot of times the lightning lanes you can't do it until the resort the park opens, rather. Right?
There's a lot of unknowns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's going to change. No. Actually, I mean, this is the thing. I don't really anticipate this changing that much, other than not forcing. I like the fact that it's not forcing people to buy length of stay Genie Plus like they were doing for some people. That seemed pretty.
It's expensive too when there's 4 people or plus on a family.
There is another thing that could probably be signaling that probably will. I think that Genie Plus will have a price increase sooner than we expect. I know that is already being. There is a lot of criticism about the Genie itself, but I think to the way that it went so bad during the crowds of the end of year crowds and during spring break, I think they need to increase price.
At a certain point, they have to recover value.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, even in their own press release, they said, 2 to 3 attractions is potentially what you're going to get. So they're essentially charging you for something that you would have gotten for free before, with as far as 3 selections. But now you're paying for it. So you have to kind of rationalize the value to people if they're going to be paying for it. So you almost need to increase the price and decrease the volume in a way to make it more advantageous, is my thought process. But I'm not a huge fan of Genie Plus in general, so I'm a little biased.
Yeah, one thing, Colin, it's not that I'm a big fan, but I'm cheering for something that works on that end, because anything that is not Fast Pass Plus for me is already a good thing. and nothing that
if
becomes
gonna buy it, I want it to be a good value.
Yeah. That's why there's why I think when I see that there's a limit availability, I always like that. And there's one thing that is really important. I think if they, for some reason, they are trying to maintain a reasonable regular lane, the regular line would be not so affected as it was in the past with Fast Pass. If they're protecting that, I'm already happy. So the whole idea is that you're gonna have the option. If you have the option, okay, if you want to go to the regular line and wait for 40 minutes. Yes, it's good, but it's at least it's not 1 hour and a half like the Fast Pass Plus times when it was eating the whole capacity of the attractions.
You got to fix it to a point where when some of these highest crowd seasons, you got to make it functional for people more so than it is currently in some way. I don't know what way that is, but this may be part of it.
But talking about attractions,
before we move on, hold on. Mm-hmm. Did you notice one other thing? The date.
June 8th.
June 8th.
It's also June 8th.
Yes. I think we're going to have a price increase there.
Right, because it's also the date that the rates become available for next. Yeah. So I think.
Yeah, you get it. You got it right. That's it. That's
all
my
I
buddy.
know is that I'm probably renewing my annual
yeah.
pass before June 8th.
yeah. That's
something's gonna happen on June 8th.
I don't know, or they're gonna tie it to the resort stay somehow, or there's gonna be something there. There almost has to be.
And
prepare for some pain on June 8th, and also some technical issues. Almost certainly.
And you never know. With the pricing, they may be trying to fill rooms earlier, so it may be initially about what you are used to, but as the dates get closer, it may go up a lot more, just like it has historically.
Try not to worry about it, Ben.
Resort rooms.
Yeah.
Try not to worry about it.
But there's something my suspicion that I will bring with a video is for Jason. Jason will really like that. Take a look.
Okay.
Hi, Disney Parks fans. I'm Chris Evans, and I voice Buzz in Disney and Pixar's newest film, Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear mission log.
Who are you talking to?
No one.
You were narrating again.
I was not. Coming soon, you can see a special sneak peek of the film at Disney Parks.
We're being pursued by just a massive robot.
Get ready to launch into an adventure that's truly out of this world.
Buzz Lightyear!
To infinity and beyond.
And don't forget to catch Lightyear in theaters June 17th.
So, buddy.
Don't say it. Don't
Do you
say
have a
it.
thing for
Don't
Chris
say
Evans?
it.
Guess
Tell me that
where?
they put it- Tell me that they
Guess
put it
where?
back in
Guess
Launch-
where they're gonna do
put it
the
in Launch
sneak?
Bay.
No, the sneak peek of
In Launch Bay.
No,
In
it's going to
Pixar, the Pixar area.
no. It's on One Man's Dream Theater. I saw this and I have to bring that. You will love that. Again. It's the third time now. Buddy, they're going to do that. They're going to do that every single
I've been
time.
doing it for years.
Yes. I know that you hate
They
it.
have a theater right down the hall, right down the road, right?
But
in
we
the-
wouldn't
the
want to
Launch Bay
use
area.
that.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not prime real
There.
estate.
Plus, but it would pull people over to that part of the park, and it
You're
would
right,
delete-
That
you're
doesn't
right.
irritate Jason, so that's one of their
Okay.
boxes they have to check
Operationally-
as they go down through there.
But operationally, it makes more sense. You're going to end up, because you'll split people who don't have an interest in seeing that film would go see the other. You actually would end up with more capacity. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
They haven't
Plus
used
Walt.
that
Plus Walt.
theater back there in a long time.
Not since they reopened.
Since before that, wasn't it? Didn't they kill the Star
were
Wars
showing
thing
pre-
before that?
I don't know.
don't
Maybe.
remember.
There was a lot of lead up. I can't remember the timing of the last movie.
Yeah,
was before that,
just let me. There's one comment here that I'd like to bring. Megan, you need to go to the Disney's Radio Studio to see how they brought
in the projection show.
Brought Walt in the projection show, which is amazing. So when it comes to Disney's Hollywood Studios, they did an amazing job bringing Walt in there.
You know who's doing an amazing job with Walt?
Who?
Disneyland.
Oh, you! Oh my gosh!
Disneyland. I mean, gosh.
Okay.
I can't wait till
It's a
we're back.
different
wait for
experience
I
currently.
can't wait for that. Buddies, let's there's a really important piece of news here that I brought,
Oh,
and it's I was so amazed when I saw that. And there's also a video for that, but it's this one. The rhino are wearing fitness trackers now. So let me show that.
We are currently validating methods for a multi-facility rhino health project. So we're specifically focusing on physical fitness of the rhinos, looking at things like their heart rate, body fat percentage, and then their behavior and activity out on their exhibit. The activity tracker is very similar to like a watch you would wear that measures your activity or your steps or your workouts. So the rhino is going to wear the activity monitor, which has an accelerometer, which basically just measures forward movement, up and down movement, and side to side movement, so we can get when the rhino's laying down, how many steps it's taking. We can know how fast it's walking or running. If the rhino's rolling around in a mud wallow, we can read that behavior as well. Eventually, we're hoping that most of the facilities, if not all, in North America that have African rhinos will participate. The data that we're hoping to collect across a range of facilities will hopefully tell us how rhinos behave differently across different types of habitats, from large to small and everywhere in between. We're kind of developing everything from scratch. It feels really cool. It's also really challenging. Not only is this the first time we're collecting some of this type of information on rhinos, but it's also unprecedented because it's such a large collaborative project with so many different facilities.
I love that. So they have rhino trackers now. I
hope he's not a mating rhino.
But
they're gonna look at that and say, "What? Seriously?"
No, it's from Apple. It's an Apple Watch. Talking about, but that's one thing I have to. There's one thing I have to tell you guys, and then that comes out a part of the show that I have to admit. Yes, I don't know if people notice. I'm actually not from U.S. I'm from another place
Planet?
called Brazil. Yeah, called Brazil.
What?
And
He's not American.
No, I'm not
nature?
American. No.
He's American. No, you are American.
No, I'm American.
He is
No,
almost
I'm American, but
He doesn't sound American.
yeah, but I'm really American. But
Like Colin.
But I was not born. I was not born here, so I was born in Brazil. And sometimes I'm still have struggle with some news. And there were, and when everybody was talking about Cosmic Rewind, they start to say one of the best things about the attraction is Teddy Cruz, and I said, wow, the guy's there. Teddy Cruz is there. And then I found out that is this guy here. So it's another thing. So I swear to God that the first time I heard.
Could be two polar opposite lies.
See, Teddy Cruz is there. Oh no. Okay. So, but I got it, and everything that I'm hearing up to now from everybody. And Jason did a really nice review last show. But everybody is mesmerized by the attraction. I'm so anxious to be there and enjoying that. Collin, I'm gonna have Dramamine and everything, and I'm
I'll
going.
say, you and me are gonna ride next to each other in case we throw up on each other.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just the two of
have
us.
to clean one car out instead of all of them.
Just the two of us, yeah. One thing. Okay. Oh, there's some other news here. We're just in the middle of that. Jason, what's that?
Oh, yeah. This is special. So I was in the Creation Store last week, and I came across these harmonious. There's all sorts of different design themed. What do you call it? Like
You're gonna have to give us more
whatever
than that if
that
we're gonna
word's
read your
called.
mind.
Anyway, I wanted to point out they had these harmonious that they're really beautifully designed, and it has like the little country profiles on it as well. You can kind of see on that one, and it's $25, which is it seems like it's a little expensive because it's a piece of plastic. Do not drop these; they will break.
But
they're not like the metal
what
ones.
was it? What is it?
When he knocked over the
go
display,
back to it. I'm
he
going to
had
show you what's
pay for
special
about
about
6
it.
of them.
But it's actually a really good deal because it comes already filled with disappointment.
Okay, explain. Is it a bottle or what?
Yeah, it's like a water bottle.
Oh, it's a water bottle.
A harmonious water bottle.
What is the disappointment? Because there's no water?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Don't encourage him, Carlos.
No. You know one thing. Sometimes the boring disappointment thing could be the favorite one for someone.
I totally agree.
It's like Eeyore.
It just doesn't happen much.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You know what show's growing on me though? You know what water bottle I would grab? Actually, if it didn't have harmonious on it, I would get it because I do like the little country profiles. If they just made it Epcot with the countries on it, I'd totally buy it.
We'll paint over it for you.
Enchantment. Yeah, I know. Enchantment is for a lot
Every
of people.
time I see it, I like it a little bit more.
Yes.
And I
I've
think
seen
it's
it
the Moana.
twice. Still don't like it.
It's growing. It's growing on me. And did you hear? They were, and I heard them the other night. It was 11:30 at night, and I heard booms. Like, what's going on? There's no private party tonight.
You're
There's
being
no DVC
invaded.
thing. No. So I heard that they are testing additional pyro to be added
To enchant.
enchantment. Yes. Maybe June 8th.
I doubt
Who
it.
knows?
Maybe June 10th to cover up June 8th.
Megan is what Megan is commenting. Are they adding more pyro to enchantment? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So enchantment's going to get plussed, and I'm very happy about that because it's all. I mean, it actually is good, and the music's wonderful. And you got a lot.
Is
of
it
Moana.
Beauty and the Beast sing along that is growing on you?
No,
Yeah, that's it.
but I did
That's
see impressions.
We're
again.
getting given a water bottle for that. It's just
So
Beauty
good.
and the Beast.
Oh, and
sing
thank you,
along
Mary
on it.
Wells. I got to call out Mary Wells. Mary Wells treated me. She got special seating in the back, which is the best place to be for Impressions de France, and I got to sit back there with her, and it was amazing. It's great.
Good.
It was great, and she didn't talk at all. It was wonderful. Not that I don't like talking to Mary Wells. It's just you don't want to talk. It's like church. You don't want to talk during Impressions de France. That's all I'm saying.
You know who is going to be back July 31st?
You?
And no, actually from July 31st on, we're gonna be able to do one of the experience that we said that actually I said or was Collin that we never did in Walt Disney World. But the Harmony Barber Shop is going to reopen. It's going to reopen July 31st. I never did that, and I'm anxious to do that. I don't know if it's going to be the same team, but
It's 18, and they cut hair.
Yeah, they cut hair. Yes.
You get some glitter if you'd
You
like.
guys should get the color in your hair.
That's like the worst thing I could ever think to
Put
be in
color-
my
There's
hair.
nothing like having that color in your hair on like an August
When it's
day.
98 degrees
Oh,
outside.
it's lovely.
Sticky.
I will do a
You look
iridescent
like a
one.
melting crayon.
Yeah, the iridescent. The iridescent. Yes, I'll do that,
Yeah.
If you do it, I'll do
We'll get
it.
you some glitter in your hair.
buddy.
take photos of
No,
both of them. Nobody touches
okay.
hair.
We will do it. We will do
And then
it.
we'll go to Splash Mountain.
We will do it. Okay, I'll go to Splash Mountain, but we will do it. We do it that the iridescent. Yes.
All right.
You can hold hands in chairs next to each other while they cut your
No,
hair.
I don't need even to hold it, but that would be video
I
gold.
don't need to do that.
That would be video gold. But I love the idea.
Do it.
Let's do it. Another good thing, talking about good news, now is a really good news because the tracks, they're starting to lay the tracks for Walt Disney World Railroad in the Tron area. So
I want to know how somebody got this photo without getting kicked out. It wasn't Carlos, for the record.
No, it was Walt Disney World Magic.
I don't even know where you take this from. But
Walt
nonetheless.
Walt Disney World Magic. That's why I'm making the
They don't really look like real tracks. They look like minecart tracks.
no, but this
They don't look like real railroad tracks.
They're connects.
yeah, they're starting to bring that. They're starting to bring that, and sooner later they're gonna start to show up in that tunnel that they're building up, and
Love.
yeah, the tunnel of Tron, and the tunnel and talking about Tron, more and more you start to hear that the potential opening date could be already in this year, and being in 2022 by around the Christmas time.
When does the fiscal year end?
Yeah, the fiscal year ends on September 30th. So
I'm thinking second week of December.
there's a good
Because that's
chance.
typically the slight low spot, and the month of December will be open before the end of the year, and Thanksgiving will be pretty much over.
Okay, but
Makes sense to me.
the other thing, there's some other news, a lot of news today.
Short show.
It to the Beat concert series. They had just announced actually this
Here's
afternoon.
Fly Christopher Cross.
Yes, Christopher Cross is back. I already saw him twice there. Air Supply, I already saw that. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy is back. Tiffany.
Billy Ocean's back.
Tiffany.
Otherwise known as Carlos's
Tiffany,
nickname.
I think we're alone now.
Yeah, but you're not because there's a crowd.
And who else?
David Cook. Wait, Chris Allen, David Cook. Those are American
Billy
Idol.
Billy Ocean. 38 special. Yeah, and,
I don't know who Sheila is.
no, and
Hanson.
there's Los Amigos.
Invisibles.
Yeah, I never heard about them. You know?
It's because they're invisible.
There's Invisible.
There's the Invisible Friends.
The Invisible, but I never heard about this band. Chila E.
They're new. New. It says new.
And Colin, you asking me about the guy from Journey. So that's what Steve Alghetti, the former lead vocalist, Journey for. And I have to tell you,
So we only get one of them.
Journey's. He was the second lead vocalist. So
He's like the drummers for Spinal Tap.
Yes. Okay, I think. Well, I will go briefly. So because the other thing I had here is this one. That is the best bites from Disney parks. The summer version. What I would like. Yeah, but the pictures are not great. But we do have the cheese pizza roll and pepperoni pizza roll
Actually
from
looks pretty good, actually.
Sunshine Seasons that I loved it. From the marketplace snacks in Disney Springs.
These things are wonderful.
You have
These little
those
waffle thingies.
the waffle cones there.
They're so good.
From Gasparilla Island Grill, we have very many different things there. And from the old Key West, there's something that I loved. There is the key lime pie swirl.
Oh, I like key lime.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
lime.
yeah. I like also the Cheshire. How you call that cat?
Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire
You got
cat. Okay.
Yeah,
Cheshire
wild
cat. Yeah, moose.
Mm-hmm.
I would be if I was the orange bird. I would be so mad with that.
It's like a badger.
berry. He looks like Mr. Bill. Remember? Oh no!
Or Gumby melting.
Yeah.
Oh my body!
Yeah, buddy, but that were the news that we have for today.
It only took 43 minutes.
Wow!
But you know, talking about that, buddy. So you're talking 43 minutes. Colin, I have to ask, just say one thing because it's your segment. Now is the time.
That was the best time.
Colin, can you explain to us what is crop factor?
I can try. So crop factor is very similar to one of those things you'd see here on the radio, where you'd hear a clip. It's not so dissimilar to What's That Sound, but instead of being a sound, we have a clip. We have a photo that's been cropped in quite aggressively of something inside the parks or outside of the parks or somewhere in the world of Walt Disney World. Your job is when we put up the first crop on the screen, it's going to be the tightest crop. you're going to try to guess where that is in the parks, or at least generally, we'll give you maybe a few hints along the way. If nobody gets it, we'll back it out so that you see more of the image, and we'll see who gets it first. Throw your guesses in the comments and play along with us.
This is the first one.
Indeed it is.
I have no idea.
Looks like
Really?
I forgot.
Needles.
I thought this would be easy.
Maybe some sort of tattooing instrument. Oh wait, are those piano keys? Piano keys? Did I
No.
say piano keys? So it's a
Interestingly
tattooing
enough, that
piano.
would make
It's
sense.
it's like one of those. It's like one of those player pianos, but it tattoos people with the little
Not so
needles that you
much.
can see there.
Not even close.
Got it. No,
Oh, we're getting
gondolas.
answers. We're getting
I
answers.
mean half of the picture is black.
Speedway. Ooh, aggressive cropping. Yep. This is aggressive.
I thought about the speedway too.
Oh, gondolas.
Gondolas.
Is that a gondola?
Is that like Skyliner? Is that what that
Yeah,
guess is?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No.
Well, what
Boats
would that-
on. I don't know. I was just curious. My mind kind of went to like the Italian things
Jody-
that you paddle in
Jo-
Epcot.
Jody is saying flagpoles at Hall of President. That makes sense.
We have a correct answer. It's not
What?
that one though. Yeah, we do have a correct answer.
Kyra, is that? Can we go to the second crop though?
Yeah,
no,
go
you
ahead.
just go to the.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, she called it.
That is our correct answer. It is the Philharmagic area.
Oh
So
my
it is
God.
a piano key.
No.
There's more piano keys. Yes,
That's
that's
the
what's on
roof.
the Philharmagic roof.
But that
was
was
right,
that
in a way.
was can you pay attention? Look how aggressive was that crop?
Aggressive.
It's
Uh,
a
look,
lot.
is in that far end of the right corner there. You have okay, but
I gotta make it hard so you see these people still get it
Kyra.
anyway.
Kara got it
done.
right.
done.
Yes, Kara got it right.
Round
Let's-
2 coming your way.
Oh, I don't know what happened here. Yeah, let's go to the second one.
Did you break it? Oh, this one's hard. I think it's hard.
Checkers.
But where is the question?
Well, it's not Tom Sawyer Island because I know you don't even know how to get there. So it's not.
I know how to get there. I
This
just
is.
don't go
Jack,
very
am I
often.
allowed to guess? I don't want to give it away.
You can guess.
I think it's a checkers table in the Carrowood Pacific Room.
That's clever. That is clever.
Let's wait. Sarah's in Fort Wilderness.
Did I
Gus-
nail it? Or was I nail-
Gaston Cavern.
Jason, moving the show along.
Yeah.
If he's right, this is the first time he's ever been right. Like,
First, you want me to show the second crop though?
God
yeah,
bless
go ahead.
America.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I thought somebody'd have to
Mary already said that. Mary already said that. Mary already said that. So finally, Jason got it right.
So funny enough, he might have been there, so I'm not really sure.
No, not for that.
But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
happy with myself.
he finally got one.
He's so
A few of
happy
our
now.
friends got it as well. A few of our
Yeah,
friends got it.
This is what it feels like. It's
Yeah.
This is what it's like.
the train room. Yeah, Mary got it too.
I
Okay,
think the last one's the easiest one, isn't it, Carlos? You tell me.
I don't remember which is what the last one, but yeah,
Okay.
it's the age, you know. One thing
Let's
is,
just go right into it.
Yeah. Let's fix it. This one here. Okay, let's go. Where is it? Tree.
Carlos ages like fine wine. Doesn't have a gray hair in his head.
Oh my.
Oh, okay. I'm not
If
gonna
you
say-
know where this is, you know it though. Like somebody's got this.
Let me see here.
I can only think of about 3 places where this would be, so I think somebody will get it pretty quick.
I'm not. I don't want to. I'm gonna say hi to Stan while we're Stan Solo.
Hi, stand with us. Hi,
I'll say, are
buddy.
you actually going to get 2 right in one night, Jason?
I'm not gonna say. I want to.
Claire is saying Italy Pavilion Pirates. That
So Italy Pavilion's a good guess. That was where my mind would have went first.
Morocco Pirates. Chrissy is saying the area walking into Fantasyland. And what we would do, Colin, is whenever we start to have arches around the castle in New Fantasyland, what we're gonna do is probably we're gonna bring it for the second crop when we start to see people getting near the area. What do you think?
That is true. That is probably true.
Stan is saying Cinderella.
Because this is a fairly specific spot. Don't you feel that's valid, Carlos?
Yeah, so can we move to the second crop? Because
Sure, yeah. Because there are some that are in the
That's
ballpark
closer.
already.
That's just go back to that.
Wait,
that's just
there is a piece of this that's different.
nothing. That's just a bigger
There
version
is
of
a
the
piece
same
of this.
picture. That's just
There is a
bigger
giveaway.
version. That's just a bigger version.
Somebody's got to get. Well,
Little Mermaid Q in that dome
he's
area.
just afraid to say what his answer is.
Castle entrance, Fantasyland. I think we're getting pretty.
We've got some close ones. I haven't seen like a very specific answer, but I'll take some of these.
Okay, so Jason, do you know where you are now?
Fantasyland. New
Yeah.
fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is over by the little fountain that has, I think it's Cinderella who's in the fountain, but it's over right next to that near I think it's an emergency exit or something of the back of the store or PhilharMagic, one or the other, but it's a neat little spot. Nonetheless, we had some correct answers. A lot of people who said Fantasyland in the front. I'll take that.
And buddy, what a beautiful picture.
This was fun. This was a challenge. I never had a wide enough lens before this, but it was fun.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
People thought I was crazy because I was really close to that door.
I imagine, but beautiful. Congratulations, buddy. Really nice. Really nice. We did a really fast crop factor.
Well, that's a good thing because news was 43 minutes.
So, buddies, now is the time.
Now's the best time.
And let's bring a little bit of after our history. When we started with that, I was used to have the top 5.
As you can tell, we're a little long-winded.
Then it ended up being the top 3. Guess what happened? Today is going to be top 1, 2, 3.
Top
Only 3.
For real.
For real. Because what we're going to do is that each one of us will bring one option.
Tom Sawyer Island.
And that's the idea of the top 3. We did it a little bit of a revamp of it.
Prepare yourself for this one. Prepare.
Yeah, but pay attention. It would be really nice because the very topic for this week is the following. Top 3 things to do this summer at Walt Disney World. Mm-hmm. Top 3 things to do this summer at Walt Disney World. Who is going to be the first one?
I'll say mine's an easy one. We can stop there if you want to. Start there if you want to.
Yes, let's go with yours, Colin.
Yeah, so I took the softball option here, and hey, and when there's only one, I can remember what my choice was. I don't have to remember the order. So my pick for this is actually Flower and Garden Festival, and it's not because I love Flower and Garden Festival. I do, but that's beside the point. The point for this one is that it's probably the last year that you're going to see Flower and Garden Festival in its current form. Or at least the way you've been seeing it the last few years. There's obviously a lot of construction happening at Epcot. We already know there's some new areas that are going to be used probably for festival times. So if you're used to experiencing this or specific parts of it where they are currently and really enjoy that, it's something that you're going to want to run to and do and just enjoy this year. I have a feeling not only are some of the topiaries going to change in the next couple of years, but also kind of the vibe of the festival, my guess, is going to change drastically. I've always loved the current version of it the way it is because it does focus heavily on World Showcase. You've got the butterfly garden that's tucked off to the side, but with what they're doing with some of the Moana stuff and that they've kind of teased at adding the festival center up towards the newer areas that are being developed in Epcot, it is a time that if you love it the way it is, I would highly encourage you to go and explore it this year in as much depth as you can, because changes are most likely coming. I don't know anything that you all don't know, but nonetheless, we can only assume it's going to look very different in the next, if not next year, the next 2 years. So enjoy it, have fun, experience some of your favorite topiaries again, because changes are probably coming. But love it, enjoy it, and I'll keep mine pretty brief, but that's one that I had to bring up.
And Stan raises a good question. He says, "Isn't Flower and Garden more of a spring thing to do?" Yes,
it's true, but it runs all summer this year.
The way they are standing, they were standing.
Yeah.
But butterflies are great right now.
And I think it runs to what, first weekend in August or something this year, or
also known as Halloween season.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a flip switch, and I think there's a week between it and between it and Food and Wine this year too. So it's going to change quickly, most likely. But nonetheless, experience it while you can.
But one thing, buddy, the whole thing about the new look for Epcot. Remember that everything that they're doing in terms of the future words is thinking about the festivals. So. Yes,
it may not be a bad thing.
It's going to change, but the chances are that it's changing for good, for the more even more space, and not so scattered around the park, but concentrated in some areas that could be nice and neat.
Yeah. Mary
see.
Says, I'm pretty sure Butterfly escaped ones at the beach club. Mary, that's why they're testing these new contraptions on the rhinos. They will be outfitting the butterflies.
Yes, there's the trackers.
It's really small.
They're very small devices. They're very small people putting them on too.
I saw
affordable.
I saw Stan's comment about probably getting snow tomorrow. I say what? And now I understand. Stan is in Winnipeg. Yeah. Take care about it. Okay.
It's cold.
Jason.
Yes, mine's very straightforward, and I'm putting this out there at great personal risk.
Here we go.
Because the thing I'm going to recommend is do absolutely nothing in Epcot's entrance plaza after sunset.
Does that count as a recommendation?
This does not mean do absolutely nothing. Like, don't go there. This means do go there, but do absolutely nothing. Sit there, find a nice spot, sit there, and just be in that space. Like, just spend 30, 40 minutes just being there. So maybe move around, like check out a couple different areas, watch the colors change, watch the show. There will almost certainly be a seasonal show coming with Food and Wine. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I'm saying that it's a great personal risk because Claire visited from the UK, has never experienced this, and I don't know that she got over there. I don't know that we got her over there, and I feel kind of terrible about it.
Okay.
I feel kind of
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. And I know the time to do it would have been, we should have bailed on Harmonious for last week after hours, and we should have gone up and seen this. But we were all the way in the back of the park, and it's sad. Mm-hmm.
But
that's what you should, like, seriously, it will cost you nothing. There is no queue. You will.
It is amazing.
Your heart will thank you for doing this.
You're right.
Just taking a moment.
You're right.
And then go ride Spaceship Earth.
No, you can spend a long time there. If I can sit there,
it's wonderful.
Even when it's not raining.
Either way, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
From what I hear,
we're not pouring, and you have to be stranded there for the whole night.
I hear it's wonderful, even in the wind.
Yeah, but that place is amazing. The whole thing, the whole transformation there is amazing. Okay, let me go to my number to the number 3, to the third.
You only have an option.
Okay, so that is and I'm gonna talk about something that actually we waited for a long time to get, because Disney's Animal Kingdom, when it started, it was for a long time was a day park, only for the day, and usually closing around 5 p.m. But what I do recommend to you, particularly in summer, and to enjoy summer nights at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And I think that it's always special. And people ask me, what do you do there, Carlos? It's walk around, just to walk around, to enjoy the park at night, to the whole detail.
Especially Asia.
Yes, yes.
Eat it, yak, and
And that path from Africa into Pandora.
And the Pandora night is always lovely, is always beautiful. You can even do the following, even to get it. Spend some time and do a real happy hour at a real happy hour time in Nomad Lounge for a while, and then go walking, roaming, just strolling
even
around.
through Dino Land.
Yes, strolling around
At night.
The park.
Dino Land's beautiful.
Is beautiful. But then, if someone asks, but Carlos, is there anything special about the attractions? Yes, there's one attraction during summer nights. There is very, very special. Is the Kilimanjaro Safari night version? The night version.
I've never done it.
Buddy, you have to do that.
I've never done it.
How
I don't
are
even
you
know
the
how.
one that lives there, and you're the
Maybe
only one
somebody
who
could
hasn't
take
done
me.
that.
No, I'll take you there.
They haven't had it. They haven't had
We
it.
will go with our iridescent hair.
They might not let us on. They're like, this is too much. This is going to distract the animals.
We can't let these guys sit
Buddy.
next to each other.
Just go with the show.
But the night version for the Kilimanjaro Safari is unbelievable, because what had happened is that, first of all, they did a really nice job in terms of lights that they use and the way they disguise it. Even in the savannah, it's beautiful. And the animals are pretty much more active during the night, so you see
Don't try to take pictures; it's horrible.
No, it's not for. It's really to enjoy. It's really to enjoy. So they're pretty happy there. They're ready for party because they're.
It's very different.
Yeah. It's really, even the lions. The lions usually
it's a little different path too. So like you don't have the same experience that you have during the day.
Yeah.
They actually take you down a different direction, which
Yes,
is kind of
yes.
neat to see.
Sometimes, Colin, they already had one that was the usual track, so they changed the tweak a little bit. Yes.
I went on it early when they
So the nights, are they running now?
No. That's the only thing that I like to point out. They need to confirm that they're doing that, but they were doing that the last year, and they later on in May they start to confirm the nights that the summer.
It's mostly a summer thing, isn't it?
And I don't know if you remember a little bit before.
They're not open that late.
No, but
that's the caveat, I think. Yeah.
But they're gonna start to announce the new timing and the new closing times. Guess when?
June 8th.
Yes. But I expect. I don't know if you remember before the pen. I think it was a little bit. No, it was not 2019. I think probably 18. There was what they call the summer nights at. It was a special events in Disney's Animal Kingdom, actually to start to bring people during the night there, okay? And you have the Tree of Life Awakenings. There's so much of good things there. I love that. And it's amazing. The only bad thing that I have regarding the nights at Disney's Animal Kingdom is exactly
that weird sound of Jason screaming.
Well, I was
runs
paying
from a
attention
rhino
to
with
Tom,
a Fitbit.
I was paying attention to Tom McMillan said you just have to watch out for the night bees.
You know that I googled that.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like a night bee.
Oh, there are. They just haven't been like documented yet.
Okay.
But we're beginning the process of documenting.
Okay,
it.
it's night bees and Bigfoot.
By the Riviera, between the Riviera and the Caribbean Beach Resort. Whoever's staying there next, you can go search it out. Good luck, Godspeed.
Bigfoot releases them.
Yeah, so it's Bigfoot, and it's and then in that lake you have the Loch Ness also monster, the lake with no name.
The lake with no name.
The monster from the lake with no name. Yes. Okay, but it's too.
Yeah. I heard it too. It's Colin's heart beating for me.
probably.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah, okay, don't. Yeah,
It's
Okay.
Telltale.
buddies.
If I sit really still, it'll calm down.
If I move fast, it'll speed up.
Let me see if someone from the audience help us here.
I don't know.
No,
It's a difficult
They
ask.
don't want to move on.
It's taking
It's
long.
like the monster
No,
book.
It's taking long. It's taking long.
Fine. You don't have to continue.
What's that? What's that?
Donkey?
What's that
Segment?
sound?
Very well.
What's that sound, buddy?
What's that sound? It's that time. That's right. It's almost the end, folks. And it's time for your favorite, my favorite, Collin Puddle, Charlie Kendall's favorite segment here on After Hours, where we will play for you just a brief little bit, tiny little, just a teensy beensy bit of sound from somewhere in Walt Disney World. Your job is to tell us what it is. Be as specific as possible. You get as many guesses as you want. It's fine. Put it in the comments. And if you get all three correct tonight, you will also receive a handwritten, personalized, bedazzled invitation to join Carlos and I as we get our hair, well, I don't really know, irradiated or something.
You can only cut so much off when it's already letting go.
Please, the only thing I ask, don't send pictures to Brazil. Don't
Did you say don't send pictures of Brazil or to Brazil?
Brazil. No, I don't want my folks to see
I'll
that.
make stories and I'll tag you in them, Carlos.
Buddy, so let's go to the first one. In one, no. First of all, let me turn on the volume here. Yes, do this favor. Chris is asking Charlie. You missed, buddy.
You missed a week. You missed a lot. That's what happened.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
Can't go anywhere.
Okay, so let's go to the
Come
first
back,
one.
talk about coconuts and pineapples and
Yeah,
cucumbers.
Oh, there wasn't one. No, forget it. Let's go to in 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
And remember, we go easy to hardest. So this should be the easiest one tonight. This should go fast.
Let's see.
In the blink of an eye.
Yeah, well, and I think
Ashes.
I think that people were already fast, and usually the fastest is Lisa. Lisa.
She was the ringer last week
Yeah.
when we were doing our cafe. Yeah, she's right. And Karen says a crowd.
Maybe
Well,
you're
that
feeding
too.
these people answers.
So
Jason.
technically, they're both right.
Tomorrowland Terrace. Hey, buddy, Mark Jones. Mark is from our F1 group there. We're gonna have a racing
Are we
weekend.
good? I'm sure the reveal. Or are we going to talk about it?
Okay, no, I'm showing the answers here, the right answers.
He's a little
yeah.
spunky tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, history.
I just trying to move things along.
Someone had
Gotta
some
pay-
coffee.
It
I
costs
think
more once we get to 9:30.
there was a lot of coffee involved in this preparation. Yeah.
You'll get your paycheck when you get it.
Oh, okay, let's reveal it.
There you go. That's number one. What?
There's something that one day I have to show you guys. I have to add it. I do have a video of us walking in Galaxy's Edge in California.
Oh,
Yeah, and
three of us?
the three of us, and I'm positive that a celebrity walked by us and we didn't notice that day. But
Was
that that is in the video. I'll show that.
Now I'm
We're
curious.
just here 2 years later. We're just hearing about this.
We just found
I
out.
was, I was taking a look again. I said, oh my gosh, we missed that.
Number 2.
Let's go to the number 2 in 1,
Oh,
2. Let me. I saw here what it is. In 1, 2, and 3. You know, and there's a comment from Chris here. It sounds, it's the sound of Charlie playing banjo. There's another thing of banjo that I think you
Can't
missed.
do that, actually.
Down. Yeah, you missed that.
Completely useless in the
So
musical
TTA, People Mover, let the merry-go-round. Let me see somewhere on the TTA area. One little spark. Definitely Tomorrowland area music. Kyra is saying soundscape. Karen's talking about soundscapes. Has become a daily listener for me.
you.
Good.
That's so nice.
Sarah is saying such a lovely sound. Mark Jones, the loop played in the afternoon in my office. Like Patricia says,
We have a correct answer.
oh really?
Yeah, right off the bat, and you won't believe who.
I missed that.
Yeah. I mean, she's not exactly pinpoint on, but she's real close. She's closer than anybody else has said it. And I wouldn't and it's
Anthony, no.
basically the same. If you show the reveal, we'll know that Lisa Milam hit
Lisa
it again.
again? Really?
You won't notice from her answer, but she's
Oh
really
yes,
she's
yes,
correct. Yeah.
yes. She's correct. Let me show that.
You can
So
tell
it's in the
he
middle
he
there,
just
the
got off
mission
of Guardians
space
and he's
area, the
spinning.
Guardians area, the are you dizzy?
And
Yeah, me and
Dramamine.
Carlos are gonna go throw
we
up
need
and come
Dramamine
back.
now.
You don't have it on board already.
We need Dramamine now.
So Lisa Milam is she's one answer away from the bedazzled,
Witnessing.
iridescent barbershop experience that
I
I
might
know
put a
she's
little
dying
colored
to
gel on
participate
the
in.
envelope for you.
Make
They're going
it-
to sign their names with Greek.
Megan had the same problem. Okay. Okay.
You ready for number 3?
I'm ready for number 3. This will be a tricky. This will be tricky, and if you allow me, I'd like to make a comment.
No.
No, because what they need
He
to
says, if
find.
you'll allow me. He says no, he doesn't anyway.
No, but no. The one thing, buddy, is because what they're gonna say one thing that is obvious, but the obvious thing is not. They need to say the place, not
Or place or subject. How about that?
could be.
Place or subject.
Yeah, but not the who the one.
It doesn't matter the character.
Yes, the character of voice doesn't matter. What so
Matters is the
Collin
context.
Collin Kendall, pay attention, please. In 1, 2, and 3.
Is that Carlos?
What's that sound? I'll do it. I'll do it again. Sarah Michelle saying touche.
No,
Patricia
it's
saying
very
Carlos.
We're not looking for the. We're not looking for the character.
Yes.
We're not looking for the character. We're looking for the place and or the context, subject, etc.
I will do it again.
I think it gets better each time.
Yeah. Okay.
I do.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Carlos saying barbecue. No, I'm not saying barbecue. I'm not saying Django Cruise 2. Okay, I'm saying
That's the right. I mean, that's right.
Megan is saying, was this from the Carrots three-way? Yes, please, I'll take 2. France greeter. Patricia is saying. Epcot at Caramel Couche.
Dan says every time you counted down to 3, my wife ran the espresso machine, so I still haven't heard. I don't know if it's gonna help you. I know it's gonna help you. Yeah, you kind of. Yeah, you either know what the subject is or you were there.
But there's some close answers.
There is, and if you listen to the background sound too, you can hear a little bit.
Let me do it again.
I think the one answer we got, I would accept. But
let me do it again. Okay, which was the one answer you saw?
Megan.
Yes.
Yeah. It
So,
was.
but that you need to explain because it was not.
Do I need to explain?
Yes, because a lot of people did not. Some
I think
people
the reveal will explain it.
No, because some people did not watch.
That's okay. The reveal will still explain it.
Okay.
You know the reason is Monsieur Po, no?
Because that's the name of the chef. I assume. Is that right? Okay, maybe not. I don't know.
No, yes, but because it's not the chef. It's the chef. We're talking about Po Bocuse.
Boba who?
Po Bocuse is the guy. Well, he's the master, the godfather, or the god of the Nouvelle Cuisine.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not. Oh, okay. I gotta get shelf notification. What are you talking about? Bubba Paul?
Po Bocuse.
Bubba. I know Bubba Gump.
Yeah, and Po Bocuse also was involved with Chef de France. And actually, the ones that the person that runs Chef, the Monsieur Po, is Po's sons.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, hey, see, I learned something. We're learning stuff today. We're learning how to.
And then we're gonna take empanadas now. It's good.
Oh, we're gonna have empanadas.
You know what is chorizo empanada, no?
Huh?
Chorizo empanada?
Yes. Yeah. I'm making an exception today.
Yeah.
My. Don't talk to me later about that, though. It could be interesting.
The fact that I knew that was Carlos within like half a second of it being played is a little scary.
No, that was the easy part. That was the easy part. But, that's why I say you have to. But
I love it. And so I love that moment so much that tomorrow for the lunch break, we're going back to there. We're going to go back. We're going to rewatch that whole thing.
Yes, because
Carlos is going to spell Bobacuse for us.
So funny. There are a lot of people who didn't see it, and oh my goodness, I was laughing out loud when I just started watching it because I was looking for salads, and it's so much fun. We had such a good time that day.
No, Bobacuse. Who Bobacuse? It was the guy that made the Nouvelle Cuisine. Oh no! Oh, okay, buddies. So that was 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Okay.
We're getting close.
Yeah, it's progress. We'll call that progress. I'll call it progress.
Yes.
But there is that other thing you promised.
Yes. But let me go for. First, I just want to like to remember everybody that sadly, next week we're not gonna be able to do the show. We're gonna be see you in 2 weeks for the 92nd episode. Summer is going to be kind of challenging for us for many reasons. I just want to bear with us. Because none of the heat, because schedules are crazy, and after hours, it is. We still want to do after hours is the only thing that we do in our lives, but we didn't get to that place yet.
We're gonna have to get creative. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. But we're gonna be seeing you in 2 weeks. And the other thing I like to tell you is that please stick around, don't miss, because the Marvel video by the end is pretty nice and special. Okay, don't you think?
I will see.
Yeah,
It's something.
It's
I don't want to overstate it.
Okay.
Well, you're the star.
You are the star of that. Okay. Chris saying, wow, 92 episodes. Do you know how many that is? Yeah.
It's one more than 91. Ran out of fingers and toes a while ago. So,
on behalf of my buddies, on behalf of my buddies,
be careful where you point that thing.
I'd like to wish you a magical rest of the week. Please stay safe, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
See you.
Good night, guys.
To leave.